Hey, how's it going, guys? Welcome back to another webinar. Hopefully this webinar will be also go up perfect as like the yesterday webinar. Okay, let's wait for some members to join because they need some time to join the webinar. Okay, so that's why let's have a quick recap of the previous trade that we gave you guys in my recent webinar, right? So we discussed about Ethereum that we will get some longs from here first zone, and the second zone was right about over here because I just does not want to take a big trades like in 4 hour, 8 hour, 12 hour. That's why I just want to take a small scalps and make a quick profit from market and just be in sidelines, right? So that's why I like that type of trading. And now you can see that Ethereum just perfectly sniped my entry just the recent hour. Okay, in recent hours it just swiped my entry and direct it just hit in my TP1. So we secured 2 hour on them like this. It was just kind of 2 hour, right? So we secured 2 hour on that guy, and still the price is moving, so why not? It will like, so yeah, it will move. It has some potential for long, so still it will liquidate this guy, and then it can liquidate this one, right? So already we had in 2 hour plus, so you can now break even your trades, or you can book your full profit, right? So that was Ethereum we just discussed in our recent webinar, and it moved really perfect, right? So that was Ethereum. Let's move towards BNB. We had already discussed this guy, B BNB. We just discussed about BNB that it will just clear and keep it to clear the highs, but unfortunately it just wicked me out, and then it moved with my target. That's fine. Sometimes it happens. That's a normal thing for us. But the good news is that we just move in a direction. That's why it's a good thing, right? It just stopped us after moving a kinda an hour. After that, it just stopped us, and that candle also moved towards our TP. That's kind of a bit hard to see that, but that's fine. So then we just discussed about Bitcoin in my recent webinars. Then we can expect liquidation. When was price was, I think so price was over here. I just told you that we can expect at least the liquidation of this guy, and then much more. And you can see over here the same thing happened over here. Like, I'm just now what price is doing, I will just say in my upcoming time. Okay, so now just TP1 has just cleared out over here, and now it's moving towards upside. So we'll discuss the deep analysis of Bitcoin in upcoming time. So we just discussed about Bitcoin, and it's going like good. So then we discussed about Dodge. Then it will liquidate the low first, and then we'll get an entry from this DZ, and price just mitigate my demand when it's moving my direction. So let's see how it will goes in the direction, right? So that was let me get rid of this guy first, like this. So we just already in an R, I think so, from our entry zone, little bit up, but we are already like an R. So depend upon you which type of trader you are, so you can book your some profits if you want a quick scalps, right? So we discussed about Dodge that just ruined us, and then we discussed in my recent webinars about Link. It just moved perfectly, and we'll discuss it in my today's webinar also, right? So hello bro, how's it going, Rock Beast? So that was Link. It moved perfectly. Sand, after moving 7% non-levered upside, it just break even us. So you guys should book a lot of your profits over here because it's 7% non-leverage. Okay, so that was the Sand, I think so. We just lost one trade, but I don't know which coin it was. I think so YF. I don't remember that coin exactly, that which coin it was, but we lost a one trade. That's also fine because I wanted to show the each and every loss and a profit also, right? So we discussed about that guy. We discussed about Matic also, that it will keep continuing the liquidation of low, and the result is in your front of you. Like, see, you can see over here, this is the type of market where you can take a short, but this short was risky a bit, but I know how the markets like this moves in the direction. The structure was clearly bearish, and most time frame was moving in direction, so we just moved in direction in the perfect low and secured some 3R on them. So Matic also going in direction. Then we discussed about ARB in our recent webinar, and ARB I think is going in direction like this, so who knows, let's keep it up, right? So that was some coins which we discussed in our earlier webinars, and we discussed about MKR, that it's still kind of have potential for longs to liquidate my TPs, and you can clearly see over here after making some clusters we just banged upside. So that was some analysis that I just dropped recently for you guys. So first of all, link, yeah, why not, I will move towards link first. Can you guess, still move to its targets? Okay, Abhishek Kumar, let's will analyze it, right? So first of all, as Bitcoin is a major, so first of all we'll move towards Bitcoin, then we'll move to other markets, right, like gas and link. Okay, so we just discussed in our two webinars about Bitcoin that this is not a real break of structure, for me also, at least for me. But this is a kind of absorption, or you can call it instant snap, which I would like to call it as an instant snap. It was an instant snap, and you can see over here that fun stuff happened over here. That price just stopped at the high of this one, like this, means it never break the structure upside and just keep continuing down. Now what it means, it means that here, if I am not wrong, that but all the time it does not happen, but mostly it happens here. The institutions want to trap all the shorts who are over here. So they won't trap all the shorts that are shorting from here, and they may be in some good profit, but they can't book their profit because they want some they may want some higher RR like this. Okay, so the mostly the expectation is that it will keep continuing upside and will liquidate this high. Okay, so I will discuss it. Let's first of all move to higher time frame. What's our higher time frame is telling us? So according to higher time frame, clearly the structure in overall was bullish, and we just move in a big move of kinda, you can call it overextended or reaccumulation, you can call it, right? So those who know what's a real smart money, they know what's a reaccumulation market, what's an accumulation market. So yeah, if I got a chance, I will teach you guys, right? So first of all, we got a break of structure upside from here, we got another break of structure, we got a reaccumulation model, again first break of structure and second break of structure, just like over here it happened. Just price just at the high, it just stopped over here, moved down, and again liquid, same thing high. Okay, so the same thing happening over here, I will discuss it now. So yeah, we just break the second time, and we are having a demand zone at the level of 27,000, which price do not have that much have or may not have that much potential to come like over here, then it will move up. No, it's not making sense. If the structure is bullish, again and again in each and every webinar, I'm saying the same thing, that if the structure is bullish, you can go for longs only rather than forcing a shorts, right? If the price is showing itself short, like Matic, we just did it. Matic was showing itself short, but I was still avoiding it to short it, but still some people wanted to know what's Matic moving down. That's why I just said you that it's will clear out the low, and I just marked the high, low, and stop losses, right? So that's why it's still a bullish market, but we need a liquidation of this low, so who knows, it will keep continuing up, right? So let's keep continuing the Bitcoin. Still 3-day time frame, too bullish upside, so we have a lot of potential for longs. And then let's move downside, like 1 hour time, 1 day time frame. According to 1 day time frame, we are just same thing, 2 dBs upside and nothing cool. So according to the 12-hour time frame, some fun stuff is happening over here, like we got a break of structure upside 1 and 2, I think. So it's also a clear good market, like we got a first break of structure upside, second break of structure upside, right? So those who know what's a smart money real, so he knows what I'm saying. According to 4 hour time frame, what's going on? Let's count the dBs first of all. Okay, so according to 4 hour time frame, we got a first dB over here. Let's double check it that yeah, we have a break of structure upside first. We got another break of structure over here, we got another break of structure over here, like this 3 break of structures, but none of them are clustered. That's kind of cool, but still we need a bullish push, right? Because mostly time frames are still bullish, so who knows, go for longs. At the same time, what's happening on 1 hour time frame? So remember guys, my two time the direction, my direction gone in Bitcoin, but at this time it might ruin us, it might not ruin us, but it's fine because we know how we manage our risk. Okay, we made a lot of money in link, we made a lot of money in Sol, we made a lot of money in sand, MKR, atom, dodge, Then we made a lot of money in Ethereum. We just lost BNB. That's fine. So if this one got ruined, who knows? It will be fine, right? So yeah, according to 1 hour time frame, what's happening over here is that, let me get rid of this guy. Let me get rid of this guy. Let's make the chart clean like this. Let's keep it up like this. Wait a second. Right, so yeah, still the structure is bullish. You can clearly see that it's having a lot of potential for longs, and we just break the structure up downside over here. We got a break of structure, but for me, when price was over here, I told you guys that it's instant snap. For me, I will see the most probably a bullish push, right? And the same thing was happening over here, but that's good. And now what happened, price, the price was just stuck from here to here. And the cool thing is that the price is perfectly stopped at the level of supply, or you can call it over here, it was OB, not a supply. Supply was from here to here, and price is stopped at the OB, and it's getting, I think so, for me it's getting a lot of emotional traders trapped to short from here or to short from here. They want to short from here, but I think so the thing, the most probably the case to me is it will just keep continuing upside and will liquidate this one, and still it will keep continuing this guy, right? So first of all, this zone has a lot of potential for liquidation, right? So what we can do, we can simple mark this zone as a red line, because it's a very dangerous sign for us, right? So we can like call it a dumb zone. Yep, the structure is also fine, the SND was also fine, but for me the higher to lower time frame, this SND does not make any sense to me, and I need a liquidation of this one. Okay, so same thing, still my entry is same thing over here. You can see again price mitigate my entry, and it's moving our direction, so we'll keep continuing to clear out this low, this high, sorry, this high, and much more, right? So that was Bitcoin. Still we are just want a bullish push. Yep. Okay, Shabir, I mean, we'll move towards link also. So any all the guys, you got it, what's going on Bitcoin? Okay, still I'm expecting some bullishness. Hmm. Let's go towards link, what's happening on there. Okay, we made a lot of money over here, we can see over here. Let's move towards higher time frame first of all, and then let's do a top down, right? So according to 3 time frame, I'm doing for you, right? What's your name? Shabir Ahmed. So structure. It's the most important thing. Structure is bullish. First, we can see over here. We got first bullish push, reaccumulation, again first bullish push, and now guess what is happened over here? Like this. This was break of structure. Price just moved over here. Break the structure again. It moved upside, right? So we just move a bullish push over here. First, second, and we are just stuck in 2 dBs. Cool. And what's going on 1 day time frame? Let's see. According to 1 day time frame, we made was dB, second dB, and yeah, same thing on 12 hour also. 1 day, sorry. And what's going on 12 hour time frame? Something changed over here. So first dB we got upside like this. Again, we just got a reaccumulation. Again, we got first push upside, second push upside, and third push upside. And it's kind of overextended also according to 12 hour time frame. But let's see what's going on for 4 time frame. According to 4 hour time frame, the structure is still bullish. Yeah, the last one was also cluster, but let's see how much dBs we made. Okay, so according to this time frame, we have a bullish, bearish dB. Um, Nah, first of all, upside, second push upside like this. You can argue with this one also. Second push upside, third push, fourth, kinda, five, six, seven, eight, 9 dBs in one direction, means 9 dBs in one frame. And this was a reaccumulation, and now price just made my reaccumulation zone. We just discussed about when price was over here that we need a liquidation of this one. When price is reached over here, it will can move up, right? Same thing happening over here. Nothing cool. Let's going towards the 1 hour time frame. What's going on 1 hour time frame? So according to 1 hour time frame, the structure was quite good bullish from here, like db number 1, db number 2, db number 3, 4 dBs in a row, and then we just moved in a bearish push. Cool. And failed to move down. Yeah, so I don't have a that much clear bias on link for now, because you can see that it just failed to move downside, which give us a quite good strong potentially it might go upside, right? But we can be strong when price reach the break of the structure of this one. Then on the re-entry you can take an entry and you can take it upside, right? That was it. So I think I mean by that that the zone of 14.68 is really a key level for link. But I think so it will liquidate this guy. If it liquidate this guy, you can take an entry at the rebounds, means at the retracement of this one, and then we'll keep it upside, right? Because for now 4 hour time frame is also bearish. And guess what's happening over here? That it just stopped over here to liquidate this one. So we have a lot of pressure for longs to kill them, right? So yeah, that was the link. For now, long is kind of a little bit risky for now, but yeah, for now the long is kind of risky. If the price break this guy, then as a retracement you can take an entry and take it up. So that was link for you, right? So that was a link. Let's move towards the, let's see what's happening on, guys. Yes, USDT. I have the same bias. Still nothing cool. It will just first of all it will leech this guy, then I can expect for long, right? So yeah, nothing cool on gas for me, and I think so. Yeah, John Ogwa. We just analyzed link a bit later, a bit before. You just you can pause it a bit later, and you can move him. So Mimi, yeah, MEME, right? We'll move towards that. So for you, John, we just discussed about Link. I think so many of the people stuck on this guy. But for now, I have a clear bias for one side that the zone of 14.68 is really a key level for Link, right? So if this zone got break, and I hope it will break, why? Because we have a lot of absorption, and just keep liquidating the high, and the retracement you can take an entry for longs, because the fun stuff happen over here is that we are just facing supply also over here. So yeah, a higher probability to click with this guy, right? So for John and for you, that was it. Yeah, Mimi, let's see, or meme, who knows? So Mimi user.me. The name is meme. Okay, so meme, what's happening? Okay, let's see if some other here have some good data. Nothing. Let's analyze this one. Mhm. We just make first upside push. So yeah, who knows, structure is bullish, so we can go for longs, because it's a newborn baby as a meme. The name is just made from a meme, and it's a meme coin, so newborn baby it is. And we got a break of structure first upside, that's good. um Nothing cool. Upside first TB only. Yeah. Yeah, we have a first push, second push, and the third push. Yeah, no, it's not third push, and it's a cluster. Yeah, perfect. So yes. Hmm. Yeah. Yep. So meme, it's kind of meme coin because it have a lot of bit data, but to be honest, we can take a trade, no problem. So for now, you can take an entry at the level of, yeah, you can take an entry like over here, like this makes sense, by making your stop loss just below this one, right? This makes sense, and you can take your TPs like one. Yeah, it's a kind of a bit risky for us, but I will not move with meme because it's a kind of newborn baby. So I want some data for a coin, right? So if coin has data, it will have a lot of strength. If it does not have data, it will has zero strength, right? So for now, structure is bullish, as so we can expect some longs, right? So you can take an entry like over here at level by making a stop loss just below this one, but I think so you should make it a bit more down like this. And remember guys, the stop loss is 7% non-leverage, right? To be honest, 7% non-leverage, if you take it with futures, so don't exceed with from 2x, right? So take it with 2x or 3x, it will give you 20 to 14% loss. So that makes sense. You can take an entry like over here, the level of 0.026323 roundabout, and you can take your TP number one at the level of, I think so 1 hour makes sense. Kind of like this makes sense. You can take TP number one like for scalpers or for day traders, 0.028177 blah blah blah. So you can take TP number one like this, and TP number two makes sense like this again. And you can take a stop loss of 0.024373, right? So this makes sense. A bit risky, but yeah, fine. Who knows? That was me. Yeah, you're welcome, bro. John. So feel free to drop some other markets like I will analyze for you guys, right? So let's move towards FTM because FTM is also some good data. Let's move to the FTM and have a good bias on FTM. So yeah, why not? Let's analyze FTM. So you can clearly see that structure is overall bullish and we're just facing the reaccumulation model. That's fine. We're just stuck in a zone of this break of structure. We got upside. According to our 1 day time frame, our daily time frame is still 2 dBs, and we have a lot of potential for liquidation of upside, right? So according to 12 hour time frame, let's see what's happened over here. A bit risky. Let's see. First dB upside, second dB, third dB, 4 dB, 5 dB. Yeah, okay, 5 dB upside. It happened on 4 hour time frame. According to 4 hour time frame, 1 2. Okay, why not? So yeah, we can take an entry on phantom, I think so. I think so I should remove this guy from here like this because it has risk. So you can take an entry when price liquidate this one, and it will also liquidate this one, and it will ultimately reach over here, right? So what you can do, you can take an entry like this, a bit upside, liquidation of this guy, because when I just marked that you can take an entry on the liquidation, so you know why. Like this, you can entry on from here, and it just triggered, right? So dodge also, you can take an entry like, let me get rid of this guy. You can take an entry from here when price was all the way over here, and it just moved in. It gave me a 1 hour, so scalpers can book their profit also, right? So that's why I just mark a zone. If price is over here, we can go with it, otherwise we'll skip it, right? So for now, FTM has some potential for down also, like this makes sense, and you can take upside because liquidation of this makes a lot of sense. So you can take an entry like over here, like entry, you can call it entry zone at the level of kinda 0.2687. You can take your stop loss a bit low, but it's kind of again a non-leverage. It will take a lot of time for you guys, right? So it's kind of for swing traders like this. You can take tip number one, tip number two. So yeah, 0.2470 makes sense, and 0.3066 and 0.3396, right? So that was FTM for you guys. Yeah, that was FTM. Yeah, ruin. Let's see what's happening on ruin. I think so. We just discussed about ruin in my recent webinar. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, I discussed about ruin that it has a lot of potential for lot of potentials to liquidate the lows when price was over here. Just check it out my recent webinars. I just discussed the ruin for that, and it has still down potential to liquidate the lows. So John, if you want to, yeah, John, if you want to long the ruin for now, I will not recommend it because the structure, I want the liquidation of this guy, right? So as we just we just took the ruin from here when all the web price was at the level of 1.5, and now it's moving towards 5.3, and at the level of 6, I think so, yeah, 6.3, we just discussed about the ruin that it will just keep going down. So if you want to long the ruin now, I will not recommend you. Okay, so just avoid the ruin for now, right? So yeah, that was green. Then let's drop some other markets. I will nice for you guys. and MKR we just discussed about in my earlier webinar. So let's move towards Sol, which happened on Sol, and what's happening over here. So Sol RTB number one triggered, and it's again in my direction in my entry. So let's see, let's make analysis for us. Structure clearly bullish. 1 day time frame. What's happening? Clearly a bullish push. 4 hour time frame. According to 12 hour time frame, we have kinda bullish push number one, bullish push number two, bullish push number three, four, five, 6 dBs in a row, right? So 6 dBs in a row, kinda, yeah, okay. According to 4 time frame, what's happening? Okay. So nothing cool for now. So it will just it can now for now it can liquidate me and then it can move up. Right? This makes sense. So yeah, that was so kinda ugly for me. Yeah, that was all. Yeah, you're welcome, bro. Yeah, boom cartoons. We just discussed about meme. Ruin. Yeah, we just discovered ruin. Like this was meme. We need a bullish push, but it's kind of so risky for us, right? So yeah, so it moved down a bit, so we can take it like this, like this, like this. So it's kind a bit risky for us, but that was it. Yeah, gas. We discussed about gas that it's nothing that much cool for us. In my earlier webinar, we discussed about gas that we need a liquidation of to our lows, and it will come over here, and then it will move upside like this. Okay, so that was gas for us. Otherwise, I'm not interested on gas for now. Yeah, atom. Okay, first of all, Gen. Yeah, Gen. Ruin done with it, right? Ruin done with it. Matic. Yeah, DSK only. Why not? Because he was kinda a regular member. So let's move towards Matic first of all, and then we'll move toward others. Yeah, DSK, we just discussed Matic in my earlier webinar. You were also there. I know, yeah, you were also there when I just discussed you that it have a lot of potential to liquidate this one. And what happened when the price was over here? A lot of potential to liquidate this guy, right? And after that, it will move upside. So yeah, let's move. Let's see what's happening on 12 hour time frame. So yeah, 6 hour we need a candle closing. Let's get rid of this guy. Just made a lot of, yeah. So it need we need a 6 hour candle closing below this guy, then it can, yeah. Yeah, so I think so. If you were short in this, when I told you from here that you can go for short like this, it's time to book your profit because it can go upside like this, right? So for now, Matic, I will not short it anymore because kind that's I first of all I will wait for 6 hour candle closing below this guy because that will confirm me that it's the reignition model. Then I will do something else, right? In my next webinar when I will inshallah will be live, then we'll see what's happening over here. But still, I will book all the profit from here, right? Or 80% to 90%. So yeah, that was it. We need some bullish push from here. Yeah, DSA done with Matic. Gas analysis is done with it. Atom was there. Yeah, WLD. Yeah, we'll move towards WLD. Khalifa, yeah, walaikum assalam. How are you? Yeah, we'll move towards Atom. Atom, no problem. Yeah, we'll move to. So first of all, let's move towards Atom. What's happening over here, and then we'll move towards other markets. So Atom, we discussed about Atom. Let's get rid of this guy. Yes, we discussed about Atom in our VIP that we made a lot of good money on here. Like it moved like 5% non leverage, and with a 2 hour we made secured a lot of money on that guy, and now it's moving downside. So yeah, it's fine, it's good. So let's see what's happening. We can't get rid of this guy now. 3 day time frame. Let's see what's happening. Nothing cool. 1 day time frame. First DB upside. Yep. First DB upside. Nothing cool. 12 hour. Let's see what's happening. According to 12 hour time frame, we just break the structure upside first. Kinda second over here, and kinda third. And now we are just in a reaccumulation model. Okay. Cool. 4 hour time frame. According to 4 hour time frame, we just failed to move below this guy. That's also good. Plus point for us. And according to 1 hour time frame, now it's moved upside. Fine. Makes sense. And it's moving down, so yeah. Taking it like this. By putting my stop just below this guy. Yeah, just better to wait for a kind of term and then you can take it, right? And you can DCA some at the level of DCA level. Okay, so you can DCA over here some a bit of them and you can take along. Yeah, still I just discussed most of them were in a high time frame. That's fine, no problem. 5% non-level stop loss. Yeah, you can take it with 4 to 5x level. You can go with it, right? So you can take it into like over here, you can DCA over here, and you can take a stop loss light a bit down like this, and you can take a DCA zone at the level of like this, and you can take an entry 8.545. You can take TP number 1, TP number 2, and that's it. Yeah, you can take it like this. 9.170 makes sense, and you can take it upside, right? So that was atom. Makes sense for longs because it's kind of in this one zone. Last one is kind of cluster and move down. Yeah, it's fine. Atom is fine. That was atom for you. Like, where were we? Yeah, Ozarjan. That was atom for you. Boom again. WLD. Let's move. So what happened next? CZ. Let's go. We'll see. Right. So okay. So let's see what's happening on which one? WLD. Let's see. I thought this coin has nothing. Yeah. Ignore it. Thanks, my player, but I'm not dog, bro. He's I'm not dog, bro. I'm a member. I'm a kinda his analyst, but I'm not a dog, real one. Okay, so WLD, nothing cool. CZ is gone. What happened next? Very okay. So AVEX, we discussed with it. Yeah, we'll discuss. Salam, walaikum salam, bro. Atom USDT. Yeah, Khalifa Anjum, we just did Atom USDT for you guys. That Atom makes sense. Atom makes sense from longs like this. Yep. So like this makes sense for you. Atom, done with it. So then Atom TRB, yeah, we'll see. Yeah, thanks, my player. Atom is already done with it. First of all, let's move towards TRB, or then we'll move towards AVEX, right? So TRB. Let's get rid of all the fun stuff over here. I think so. We were just bunch of time upside, so it means that structure was bullish over here. Multiple time break the structure upside. It just moved the distribution into accumulation. It means that we just move upside like this, like DV number 1, DV number 1 upside, and same thing DV number 2 upside, and we are just stuck from here to here, right? According to 1 day time frame, I think so. We just caught that. Yeah, I TRB. We just caught bad boy from here. I think so when it was in 48. I think, or it was over here. Don't know exactly, but it moved perfectly with the passage of time as we grew up. So according to 1 day, yeah, structure is bullish. First the boss upside, second boss upside, third was upside, fourth, and we are just in a reaccumulation model. It means that we have a lot of potential for long still, but we need at least 4 time frame to shift itself bullish. uh 12 hour time frame, nothing cool, and it's moving down. Yeah, nothing cool on 12 hour. It's a reaccumulation, and according to the 4 time frame, it moved upside. Yeah, so 3 time frame bullish, Monday time frame reaccumulation, 4 time frame. Yeah, kinda makes sense, makes sense, kinda. So if you want to short the TRB now, just avoid it. Okay, so now you can take an entry a bit when price come down, and then it will move up, right? Yeah, you can take your TPs like this, and it will come down like this. Yeah, if price reach a level of this guy, you can take a long. But what's your name? I think so. Yeah, Jan Alyosna Chantachio. So if you want to long the TRB for now, just wait for a bit to liquidate this guy, then you can take a long, right? And you can take your stop loss a bit down like this. Makes sense, makes sense. And shorts are now for now, shorts are kinda useless. Okay, so that was it. Yeah, Khalifa we just did with Atom. Okay, at her. Okay, okay. ATOR USD. Another coin. It's I think so. It's a spot pair. Let me know you want Ator or at Atom. If you want Atom, we just discussed Atom. And if you want Ator, it's not on Binance Pair. And other rather than leaving Binance, I will not prefer other coin other exchange data, right? That's why I will not leave. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, Khalifa, you got it. So that was it for today. I think so. We should wind up now. If you guys have other questions, just drop it down over here. We'll discuss it. Or if you guys want some other market to analyze it, you can drop it down. We will analyze it, right? So at the last, I want to give you again a psychological source as always. Now remember that whenever structure is kind of bullish, and it's fine, it's normal, and it's really normal for you guys that. Your stop loss is triggered in a row, because it happens for with me also. Like for now, I just discussed a bunch of points that it can have a lot of potential for long, it will have potential for short. But who knows, maybe my all the analysis got ruined, but I made a lot of money in my previous webinars, that now I can afford that losses, right? So that's why if you guys lost a bunch of them, it did not make any sense that you will quit trading, or you will just leave it, or you will just change your strategy. No, the strategy that you made, it cost of millions, right? So it does not make any sense that you will if you lost 5 to 6 7 8 or even 10 to 15 trades in a row, it does not make any sense to you guys to change your setup, because it's fine. The market is not stable, because market is not mine, market is not yours. Maybe my this week maybe really bad, or maybe very good. So who knows? That's why it's a psychological tip that whenever you are starting a trading, okay, whenever you want to analyze a first coin, like let's suppose I'm analyzing MCAR. Okay, let's suppose I'm analyzing MCAR, and I just take an entry. Let's suppose, okay, supposition, I'm taking an entry over here, and now price over here, price took me enter. Now first of all, the psychology that I made for myself is that this trade is gonna lose, right? So whenever you just made this kind of psychology, yeah, this trade will gonna lose, then if that lose, it will not affect that much. If you just made that, yeah, it will win, it will win, it will win, that way. Okay, so it will affect your bottom line, it will affect your psychology. So that's why whenever you're taking a first trade, any trade, so first of all, make your psychology that this trade will kind of lose, and if this got won, that's fine, because that's part of my game. And if this got wrong, it's kind, treat it like a game, treat it like other games, like you can trade playing games, like I'm not advertising any game for here now. Okay, so treat the chart like a game, it's your games, right? So yeah, that was I wanted to share with you guys. BNB food champ. How are you? Big fan. Thank you, babe. Yeah, yeah, kinda, not 100%, but mostly. No one is 100%, babe. So first of all, let's see towards BNB, and then we'll kinda wind up. Ooh, whoa, this is useless. Okay, this is really bad, really bad, really. This is really good. Okay, so let's do a top on down this guy. One day, 12 hour. Yeah, again, it came over here. It will keep up, right? So it, yeah, same thing. It will keep up. I'm on a liquidation upside, but let's see. I need a time frame to collab with it. Same thing over here. Yeah, it is over here. So we have potential for longs. Makes sense. Longs are still fine, but I will not draw like this. Okay, I will not draw like this. But for now, longs are kind of fine. Not that much bad. So that was BNB also done with it. And I think so we should close it up and we should wind up. Right? TRB update, done with it. Food Sham, we just did the TRB recently. So done with all the coins and all of your fun stuff that it moved direction. Some coins may ruin me, some may not ruin me because I made a lot of money in my previous webinar. So those who are our old members like DSK, like I know a bunch of them. So that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed the webinar. Hope you enjoyed the psychological sauce. If you enjoyed it, just drop a big like button and just get into the charts and learn how to trade cryptos, right? So take care. Peace.